Hey everyone, I'm Shaun Stafford, Team FFF coach, and today we're going to be doing a 20-minute full body strength session. So what I'm going to need you to do is grab yourself some dumbbells, get a drink close to hand, and get ready to give me everything you've got for the next 20 minutes. But before we go near those weights, let's get your body ready to do some work by starting off with a very gentle mobile and warm-up session. Okay, here we go. For the first one, I'm going to want you to do 3 crawl outs into a press up. So we go like this, hold your core into a press up and push back. That's 1. Okay, down we go, into the press up and back. If you find doing a press up hard, you can walk it out, drop into a box, and then do the press up before coming back up into the crawl out. There's your 3 reps. For the next exercise in this mobility circuit, we are going to do a hip open to kick through. So for this, I need you in a plank position. We then take this leg forward and kick through with your leg. Bring it back into that plank. We're going to go to the other side, kick through, back, last one, through, and then the other side, open and through. Great work. You should start to feel a little bit more mobile. The joint should be a little bit looser. And what we're going to do now is take a big lunge down, open up your hips, hand on the floor, rotate the torso, and back. Lunge back. Other side, down. Get that stretch with the hip flexor. Hand on the floor, reach to the ceiling, stretch up, open up, twist that spine. Back down and lunge. 1 more each of those. And then we're going to get ready to start the strength session. And down. Here we go. Open up the hip. Hand down. Reach up, stretch up. Rotate the torso. Bring it down. And that should have all your joints and muscles ready to start this strength session. So now is the time to go and grab your dumbbells. I would start relatively light today. We can always increase them the next time you do this workout. So for me, I'm going to start on 7.5s. And the format for today's workout is going to be supersets combining upper body and lower body exercises. Before we start, grab a quick drink. And get ready to go. So the format for today is going to be superset based. That means we're going to be performing 1 exercise or for the upper body or lower body, supersetted straight into another exercise for the opposing group. So if you're comparing upper body and lower body together, that will be 1 superset. We are then going to take a short 60-second rest. The first pair of exercises will be an offset front lunge, supersetted with bent over row. So grab one of your dumbbells, hold it in your right hand. We're then going to lunge forward with your left, keeping your core tight, and go. We're hitting 6 on one side. Before switching the dumbbell over and going on the other leg. Great, that's exercise 1 done. Grab your other dumbbell, bring them both together, take your feet wide, kick your bum back, keeping your back dead straight, head in neutral, and row into your chest. Slowly control it down. We have 12 of these, so there's 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, over halfway. And rest. Good. Okay, so that is the start over and done with. Okay, that's 1 down. We've got 2 more sets of that to go. You are into your 60-second rest period now, so the timer is going. If I'm going to give you some small coaching points for this one, It is to take everything slow and steady. This is a strength session. We want to make sure that your muscles are working, every exercise is going through a full range, and that you're engaging your core and the target muscles properly throughout the sets. In terms of your rest period, perfect time to grab a drink before getting ready to go for your second set. Okay, I think there's 5 seconds left on the rest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it up, engage your core. Let's go for round 2. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Change sides. Bring it up. Make sure that shoulder is back, core is engaged, and that you're going through a full range of motion, keeping your hips open and your weight over your hips. Last one. Great. Back onto those rows. Grab your other dumbbell. Back to that position through here in the middle. Hips forward, back strong, core engaged, and row. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Hold, squeeze, slowly down, and breathe. That's going quick. 2 down, 1 more to go of this superset, and then we'll be changing it up. So if you guys are feeling slightly out of breath, that is perfectly normal. The structure we're using today is designed to get your heart rate up and get that lactic acid flowing through your body. But that's a really, really good sign if you're feeling slightly out of breath and your muscles are burning at the same time. Again, this is your rest period, so make sure you're physically and mentally preparing yourself for the next set. Use it as an opportunity to grab a quick drink before we go again. In terms of the weight you should be using for your exercises, you want to be going heavy enough that you can do every rep with perfect form throughout. And it's also one of those things that you can increase over time. So, getting ready for our third and final set of this. Lunging forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. And 6, great work. Switch it over. Core tight, shoulders up, strong. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last lunge. Slowly down and drive it up. Great work. Last set on these bent over rows. Again, weights into the middle. Bum back, back tight, core engaged, and row. And 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8. If you want to squeeze at the top that little bit longer, you're going to be putting in that extra bit of work. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, put that timer on again. You have 60 seconds. Grab a drink, rest up, and get ready to move into the next pair of exercises. We're going to stick with the dumbbells. We're going to go for a dumbbell stiff-legged deadlift for 6 reps into alternating overhead press for 6 reps each. What we're doing is we're keeping the rep number quite low so we can try and go a little bit heavier with the dumbbells to make sure you're getting a really good and effective workout for your strength. So for me, I'm probably going to step up a little bit in terms of the weights I was using from the first superset and jump up to a pair of 10s. So I think that's coming to the end of our 60-second rest period. Grab those dumbbells And get ready to go. In 3, 2, 1. Slowly down on this dumbbell. So we want to take that stretch through your hamstrings and your lower back. So your bum goes back, you're pushing back, you're slowly stretching, mid-shins, drive up, squeeze your glutes. That's 2. Back, 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 hold, squeeze, perfect. Down, 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 hold, and up. 2 more of these. 3, 2, 1, hold, drive it up. Last one. Slowly down, slowly down, slowly down. Hold and up, squeeze, perfect. From there, probably move to a slightly lighter set of dumbbells. We go into a neutral or closed grip shoulder press position. Keep your thighs tight, core engaged, and then we're doing a single overhead press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12, and breathe. Good. Slowly lower them down, pop them back on the floor, and restart your timer for that 60-second rest. Again, use this opportunity to grab a drink and think about the next set that's coming up and how you're going to improve on the set you finished a couple of seconds ago. When it comes to the stiff-legged deadlift, you don't need to have your legs straight on this. What we're looking for is that the primary movement is coming from a hinge at the hip. Keep the weight as close to your center line as you can and push your bum back, keeping your lower back engaged, your core engaged, and that stretch through the hamstrings throughout the exercise. The reason we're pairing that with a shoulder press is it'll get your heart working that little bit harder by moving from a lower body exercise straight into an upper body exercise. It's a technique called peripheral heart action, or PHA training. Okay, so I think we're coming to the end of our 60-second rest period. So grab your dumbbells and we're gonna get ready to go again. In 3, 2, 1, and go. On this one, it's important to have your toes at about 10 and 2 and your feet about shoulder width apart. Stretch down to mid-shin, drive up, hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Back, back, back. Hold it there. Halfway through, slowly down. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Up. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Pause, squeeze up, and breathe. Lovely. Pop those dumbbells down. Grab the lighter pair, and again, we are up into that single alternating shoulder press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great work. Slowly control them down. Pop them on the floor. And get ready for your next 60-second rest. We are over halfway through this 20-minute full body workout. If you're finding it tough, that is absolutely right. This is not an easy workout. In fact, I'm finding this really tough myself. This is real sweat. The team at FFF have not sprayed me with fake sweat. This is real sweat. Oh. When it comes to your stiff-legged deadlifts, a lot of people, especially guys, find it quite hard to really feel the hamstrings working. A little coaching point that I often use with clients is, rather than thinking of it as a rep, think of the negative, i.e. the lowering portion, as a stretch. So trying to keep your hips up, push them back horizontally, and really allow the dumbbells and the weight to stretch off your hamstrings before pulling them through and back up to the top to finish the rep. So I think this is coming to the end of our 60-second rest period, so it's about time to grab your dumbbells again as we get ready for the final set of this superset. 3, 2, 1, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, penultimate one, 5. Keep that core tight, dumbbells close to your legs, that center line, up, and squeeze at the top. Slowly pop them down, grab your shoulder press weights, and from here, core engaged, feet shoulder width apart, quads tight, bring them up, neutral position, and drive overhead. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. Last one, 6, 6. That's that superset done. So slowly lower the weights, pop them down on the floor, and start your minute timer. Okay, we are 2 supersets down, 1 to go. So we are nearly on the finishing stretch for this 20-minute full body workout. The last pair of exercises we are going to combine are Renegade Rows for your core, back, and arms, and thrusters for your core, legs, and shoulders. This is a devilish combo. You can use the same sort of weights that you were using for your previous superset. And when we're ready to go, I'll give you a quick exercise demonstration so you know exactly what to do. In terms of the Renegade Row, I want you set up with the dumbbells on your floor, feet wide, core engaged. We then alternate each repetition, 6 on each, before moving on to the thrusters. Your rest period is just about coming to a close, so make sure your dumbbells are set up like this, and we go in 3, 2, 1, feet wide, core engaged, and row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and rest. Good. Grab the dumbbells that we're using for your shoulders in the previous set. Bring them up into that shoulder press position again. Feet shoulder width apart, toes out at 10 and 2. Slowly lower down into a squat press and overhead. Good. 1, 2. Here's the technique. 3, bum back. 4, 5, and 6. Good. That's halfway. I'm going to want you to keep going. 7, 8, 9, 10. Coming up to the last couple of reps. 11, 12, and now start your stopwatch again for that minute recovery. Again, take this as an opportunity to grab some water and mentally prepare for the next superset that's coming up. I have saved the best till last. This one is a killer, and it is those thrusters for 12 reps that will really put you in a good place for your body to adapt. The main coaching points on those is to keep those shoulders and core engaged. Hinge from the hip back, allow the knees to track out, drive up, and press the dumbbells over your head. In terms of your rest period, use this opportunity to summon up some strength, summon up some energy to really kick on and push on through the session, because we're coming to the business end now. This is where the going gets a little bit tough. We're going again in a few seconds, so get back onto the row position. And 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have neighbors below you, this one may upset them as you honk the weights down onto the floor. The secret is not to do this one at 11 o'clock at night when your neighbors below you are trying to sleep. You may not make very good friends with your neighbors. And following through, 2, 1, there it is. Back up into your thrusters. Dumbbells up into this position, feet wide, hinge from the hip, drop down and press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where it burns. 6, 7, I'm gonna do it with you, 8, 9, last 3, 3, 2, and 1. Whoa, that is tough. Okay, set your stopwatch for 60 seconds. This is the final countdown. We have 1 superset left. 1 more set of rows, 1 more set of thrusters, and then we are done for the day. So summon up that strength for this final push. This is your moment for greatness. Finish strong and spend the rest of the day recovering. So grab a drink. Clear your head. Unleash that inner animal inside of you and get ready to give these dumbbells hell for the final set. We go again in 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6. Great work. Here we go. Final set of thrusters. Bring them up. Hinge from the hips. Strong shoulders. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dig deep. 11. One more. And 12. Oh, great work. Put them down and give yourself one of these. A pat on the back. A round of applause. You have just annihilated that 20-minute full body dumbbell strength session. Put your feet up for the rest of the day. Eat well, grab a shake, stay hydrated. I'm Shaun Stafford. This is a FFF fitness session. I hope you've enjoyed it. And until next time, signing off and enjoy the rest of your day.